Hello everyone, it is day 16 of my trip to the UK, November 10th, 2023, and I am in London. I'm about to get on a bus, and I don't realize that I'm filming and standing right in front of the Boisson Dance Studio, which is the same building that back in the day was where they rehearsed episodes of Doctor Who in the 1960s. You can see the 1898 on the front of the building. That's when this was originally constructed. Also known as the Shepherd's Bush Village Hall, this was originally constructed as a drill hall for the London Volunteer Artillery. In the 1960s, William Hartnell would have literally rehearsed in this space. According to the complete history books, rehearsals for the Daleks Master Plan were held at the drill hall on 58 Bulwer Street, which is this very building. They also rehearsed the first 3 episodes of the Celestial Toymaker and all of the episodes of The Savages here, just to name a few. Now, the only reason I have photos and clips of this is because my overly circuitous route would actually bring me back by this dance studio a second time, which was when I would notice it and take pictures of it for my sister Julia, because she's a dancer. And then my dad also sees it in the chat and looks up the building and discovers that it was a rehearsal space for Doctor Who, and I hadn't even known. Okay, so I'm gonna get the 2:20 bus. I'm currently on Uxbridge Road. So I get on a bus and it's taking me to actually back towards my hotel. So I don't even know what I'm thinking at this point, but I'm on the bus and I'm looking up Doctor Who locations nearby. I discover television centers nearby, so I get off the bus. I'm now, and I didn't know this at the time, a 3-minute walk away from my hotel where I started. I walk to television center, past the dance studio, all the way down the road onto Love Rose Way, which is this section here, and I go to Flying Horse Coffee and I explore the television center. Once I'm done there, I then go to Lime Grove, which takes me past the dance studio again, and I get to Lime Grove. And then I walk the short distance to the Goldhawk Road tube station and ride the tube for a couple of stops until I reach the Ladbroke Grove tube station, where I then get off and walk the short distance to Portobello Road Market. This wasn't a location I was attempting to visit for any Doctor Who related reasons for once on this trip, but this had some personal significance to me. Portobello Market was the setting for a children's story that my dad wrote and read to us many times growing up. He had plenty of stories that he wrote over the years, and this was one that was part of a series about 2 little church mice who have adventures in Portobello Market, and so I wanted to get some reference photos for him. And there are the bells of a church that are ringing in the story, so I visited this nearby church, St. John's Church, that is located on Lanesdown Crescent, and it's a beautiful building, so I knew that Dad would like the architecture as well. My dad was the one who originally, years and years ago in 2007, discovered Doctor Who on Netflix and thought, hey, I think the rest of the family would enjoy watching this, and as such, he's the reason that I am into Doctor Who, so I figure taking this a little excursion is the least I can do to say thank you for getting me into Doctor Who. I then walked from St. John's, making my way towards the nearest tube station, but halfway through my journey, I spotted this American food store, which I just had to chuckle at. I was like, I have to go in and see how accurate this is, and also see if I can get a taste of home. Now, if you're someone who lives in the UK, let me know if these are foods that you don't have, if these seem especially American to you. I recognized almost all of these things, but I saw Lay's potato chips, I saw Cheerios, A.W. root beer, Jif peanut butter, Skippy peanut butter, marshmallow fluff, Frank's Red Hot, hot sauce, Hershey chocolate, LaCroix. They had Dr. Pepper, they had Prime, iced tea, and they had candy. Junior Mints, Milk Duds, Airheads, Sour Patch Kids. They also had Gatorade, which I had to get some to get some electrolytes in me, as well as a Reese's Take 5 bar. So fueled up by that, I walked the rest of the way to the Notting Hill Gate station, and I waited for transportation to arrive. I then made the journey from Notting Hill Gate station to Westminster station, which I then exited and was greeted by none other than Big Ben. Tune in next time as I explore Doctor Who filming locations in London.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. Now, Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel. You know it makes sense.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Doctor Who Guide YouTube channel.
Hello.